Tax Game Night Chaos. Last weekend, my siblings and I convened at our parents' house for our annual Let's Finally Clean the Attic Day, a tradition that had become less about cleaning and more about procrastination and rummaging through nostalgia. As we sifted through boxes of old toys, forgotten trinkets, and questionable fashion choices from the 90s, my brother unearthed something curious. It was an ancient, dust-covered board game titled Tax Returns, the game. The cover art was a peculiar mix of Monopoly vibes with a hint of bureaucratic dread. Intrigued and with nothing better to do, we decided to give it a shot, thinking it would be a laughably tedious attempt at gamifying something inherently unfun. The game's instructions were bafflingly elaborate, filled with terms like fiscal fortitude and deduction duel, but we were determined to make sense of it. We set up the board, which was adorned with spaces like Audit Alley and Charitable Contribution Cul-de-sac, and started rolling dice. To our surprise, what began as a simple roll-and-move game quickly escalated into fierce competition. My sister, with the ominous title of Tax Tyrant, was mercilessly issuing fake audits while my brother leveraged his refund rebellion card to dodge her relentless scrutiny. I found myself in the precarious position of navigating the W-2 wilderness, a place fraught with imaginary peril and perplexing paperwork. As the night wore on, things got increasingly absurd. My brother, now impersonating a CPA, insisted we all don imaginary visors to properly immerse ourselves in the fiscal fantasy. My sister, meanwhile, had adopted a faux British accent, declaring, "By the Queen's ledger, I shall audit you all into oblivion." The game had become a strange mix of roleplay, strategy, and outright silliness. The laughter grew louder with each roll of the dice, and the fake currency we used became more and more nonsensical, with denominations like $1 gazillion being thrown around like confetti. Eventually, I found myself in the lead, standing on the brink of victory. As I rolled the dice one final time, I landed on the game's equivalent of the Go space, humorously labeled IRS headquarters. In a dramatic flourish, I declared, "Victory is mine." But as we packed up the game amidst the chaos of laughter and confusion, I couldn't resist wrapping up our ridiculous evening with a quip. At least here, the IRS stands for impossibly ridiculous scenarios. And just like that, we realized that even the most mundane things could be transformed into an unforgettable night of hilarity. Who knew taxes could be this fun?